Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Sports Saviors. It is Saturday afternoon, 4:20, bro. About 2:48. Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. I guess this week we're smart guys, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's time to prognosticate. We're gonna put our
Yeah.
prognosticator hats on. We're gonna
All
put our
right.
degrees together. We're gonna do some mock drafts, and then we're gonna do some NBA playoff predictions. If you're
All
down
right.
with
I'm
that,
ready.
you got
Yeah,
it?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
So just let's give another full we've been going back to this slide a couple times this month, but just to give everyone
Yeah.
one last look, this is where Thursday night this draft starts, but here are the Steelers picks for this draft. Once again, first round picks 20th overall, second is 51st, two third rounds 84 and 98. We got the 119th overall pick, 178 overall, and 195 overall. That's the picks we got going into the draft. There might be some movement. Who knows? Maybe they'll make a trade or two. Switch this up. But as we sit now, these are our picks. This is what we're looking at. Next up, we got what we've been talking about. These are the draft needs that we've been talking about lately.
Yeah.
Center, wide receiver, offensive tackle, defensive back. I think those are the 5 spots that in this draft they want to get a guy from each of these positions at least. Maybe a couple guys if the draft goes the way they want it to go. But so Lee, I put you to the test, made you do a couple mocks. I did a couple mocks myself. Let's go through some of the ones we already did, and then let's do another one here live on the podcast.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm ready.
Here's the first one I made here. It's Steelers mock draft number 1. We're gonna call it. I ended up with a B+ here. My first overall pick was Amarius Mims. Then we got TJ Tampa, the cornerback out of Iowa State. Jalen McMillan, the receiver out of Washington. Center, you're going to see him a lot here. Cedric Van Braun. I think every mock draft to this point, we've grabbed him with this third round pick. Then we have Sweat, the defensive lineman. Josh Newton out of TCU, the cornerback, and Joe Milton. I took a flyer there with Joe Milton, which the algorithm, the computers did not like. They gave that grade that pick a D. Well, the rest of the grades you see there were decent, but overall this draft got a B+ from PFF's mock draft simulator. What are your thoughts on it? What do you see there that you like? What is some things you don't like? Give me some shit if you don't like something.
No, I think this is a great draft that you did there. Definitely going with the needs that we need, thinking outside of what we need. I thought this, just going through the positions that you picked, I thought we're really good. I don't see any flaws really in this mock draft. Again, AI just doesn't like all of us, you know what I mean, when we go to pick the right people. But I think you did a great job here. I like the picks. I like the positions you grabbed. Especially everything we've been talking about. So it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, position-wise, I like it. I maybe some different guys, a different order. Like, I don't think cornerbacks are number 2 need, but I was looking at what I had available to me. I thought TJ Tampa was the best pick there. Same thing going with McMillan there in that third round. I just was looking who was available. That's who I had to go, and that's kind of what's going to be for the Steelers too. You can go in with the best laid plans, but if you don't get the guys you're looking for, if someone makes a move that you're not expecting, you got to adapt. You got to do what you can do. Like I said, Cedric Van Braun's gonna pop up a couple more times here. They're giving me a B+ for him right there in that spot there. I think from what we were doing last week, we're talking about him. I think he's a good player. I think I'll take him at third round, especially the 98th pick in the third round. Let's go on to your first draft here. Tell us through it. Explain what you picked and all that.
Yeah, so I went with a cornerback in the first pick with Kool-Aid. Is that McKinney?
McKinstry,
And I took McKinstry, and then I took a tackle out of Yale.
You did not do yourself any favors on these names, huh?
No, not at all.
That's the guy I mentioned last week. Kieran Amagaje is how I've been saying it because I don't care. That's what we're gonna go with. But that's it. That was your number 2 pick.
Yeah, the third pick I went with a center, Cedric Van. What is that? Cedric Van Plum. I can't really.
Yeah, sorry. I'll just my bad. Cedric Van Braun. Then you got a receiver with that 98th pick, Johnny Wilson. You went with safety from Georgia, Tyke Smith. Then you went Jackson, defensive interior lineman, and then you finished off with cornerback Johnny Dixon. You ended up getting a grade of B+ here. What are your thoughts? How were you feeling when you saw that grade? You accepting that one?
Yeah, I accepted it. I thought it was a pretty decent draft. Again, just like what you said, maybe not that order, but of where we need the picks. But I thought at the time, from what was available and the best players available, from the picks that we need, I thought that was a good draft order. I mean, you see any flaws or anything? What do you think about it?
If we go Kool-Aid first round, I don't know how I'll feel about it. I mean, he's a good player, but I think they need some other picks. But of course, like I was just saying, if that's the guy there, that's the guy there. You got to do it. They really like that Johnny Wilson pick at third round. I'm surprised A+ they're giving you there. That's an interesting one there. And then the other Johnny Dixon. Maybe PFF has a bias towards people named Johnny, I guess.
I guess.
You got an A+ there, and a regular A on there. McKinney Jackson, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about, but they hated that pick there. They gave me a D-.
Yeah, it didn't look like. Yeah, they gave me a D-. Didn't look that good.
And then the one thing on the tackle from Yale, Kieran Amagaje, as I'm saying, he's definitely a project. So it'll be interesting if someone does grab him that early in the draft. If they like the talent, which is there, maybe they're going to do it. There's something to mold with him. So I do like the idea of getting him. My hope would be for him to drop a little further than that 52 pick. Personal.
Yeah.
Here's my second swing here. Second time around, I got an A. How about that? This was a surprise, but the tackle out of Penn State was actually available. All these when we were working on this last week, I just assumed he was going to be gone by this pick, so we didn't even talk about him. But if he's available there, you got to take him. They gave me an A for it, obviously. He's a great player. I haven't been talking about him because I just didn't even have him on my board, but when he was there, I had to go for it. Second round pick, I went receiver, even though I kind of talked down about receivers this early. But Keon Coleman, he was available. They're giving me an A+. I thought it was a good pick, and best player available. Sometimes you got to go for it. Third round pick, I was struggling to find offensive linemen, so I went with Kyrie Jackson, cornerback from Oregon. Okay. The next pick, I got my center, Cedric Van Pran again. So with that fourth round pick, I went and took Jones, the cornerback out of Florida State. It's one of those things where he was just the best available. Do we need two cornerbacks in the first 5 picks? I would say no, but I just had to take it there. There wasn't anyone really else that was in my eye. The next pick, I went with Jordan Travis, the quarterback out of Florida State. I saw him there. It's not a huge need in my eyes, but he's a guy that I could see being a pro in this league. I know for a while there was some talk of him being a top round pick. He fell off, obviously. This is getting him in the 5th here. He didn't have a great season. A couple, I'm pretty sure he had some injuries. I'm trying to think back. I'm not remembering off the top of my head. And then with that last pick, I went and got a defensive interior lineman. I just figured we needed it, so I went and got Jordan Jefferson at LSU to finish mine off. But I mean, I'll take the A, right? You got to take the A if you get it, right?
Yeah, you got to take the A. You got to, for sure. That's really good. I mean, obviously you made some really great picks. Again, like you said, you went with what was available, but I think, again, hitting all the key needs that we need, I think you did a great job with these picks.
There we go. Your next one here. You got another A, so I'll run through these. I can see them a little better than you. I think I kind of screwed you over with these. But
that's all right.
Number 1 pick, 20th overall, you got J.C. Latham. Great pick right there. I love that. Michigan cornerback. He's a good player. You got an A+ for that, so you can't complain. Next pick, Johnny Wilson out of Florida State again, but you got him a little earlier this time around. You got an A on that. And then Cedric Van Pran. We're gonna see him again there. You got him in the 3rd round. B+ was given there. You filled out a need at defensive tackle with Sweat out of Texas.
Yep.
And then we went safety and cornerback, 2 DBs in a row. We got Josh Proctor, 2 Big Ten DBs too. Josh Proctor out of Ohio State, and then Johnny Dixon and the cornerback. He went back to that well for that last pick there. Yeah,
I figured at the end, defense last year we had a lot of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I figured, with last season we had a lot of injuries during the secondary, and I figure, pick up a couple more guys just in case, the injuries start to happen again. And definitely with how we were giving up a lot of yards defensively in the secondary, I think just picking up a couple more guys in that secondary position, I think wouldn't hurt the team at all.
Yeah, I like the idea there. I think you're right. Injuries are going to happen. It seems like Minka is always hurt every once in a while, once a game, or once a season, twice a season. So it makes sense. I think you're right that they do need some depth back there. Top of the draft is just money. I would say
Yeah.
those top two picks you can't beat. You got an A overall because of those, and then I like it. You fill the holes we need to fill, and there's not much to argue. But
Yeah.
like they say, two heads are better than one, right? So
That's right. That's right.
let's go.
Right. Let's do it.
First of all, you didn't even pop at my beautiful photos of us in our graduation gowns.
I did at first. I did. I was holding it back though, but I did. In my head, I was like, "Oh, here we go." I wasn't ready for it. I didn't know what to expect, but I wasn't ready. But I did internally. I didn't want to ruin what you were saying or what I was going to say, but it caught me off guard. It did. It did.
Okay, yeah. So we're two smart guys. We graduated high school. We went on and did some things. So I think if we put our minds together here, we can put together a pretty nice draft for
I think so, yeah. I think so.
So here we go. I'm gonna remove this slide. I'm gonna start sharing a screen.
All right.
Here we go. Let's move over. And let's set up a mock draft right now. The two of us. Steelers got the 20th pick. We can do all 7 rounds once again. This is on PFF's mock draft simulator. If anyone was curious, just in case that wasn't clear, we can move this stuff around. How about let's go more public, just in case the board hasn't been updated a little bit.
All right.
Let's put some value on need, some value on positionals, and then let's get a little bit of randomness in there. Just have some fun there, right?
Let's do it.
Let's enter this draft. See how we get. Let's start it up. Okay. Oh no! What do I do here? This is interesting. There's a lot of names on here that should not be on here. I think I kind of screwed the pooch with my randomness, probably. But I
think you got to take the. I think you got to take the first one. You got to.
We got to go Cooper. I think you're right.
I think we do. I think we got to go Cooper. Yeah.
I don't know. For the fun of it, let's go Cooper. Let's go Cooper. It'll give us a better grade overall. Even
yeah, for sure.
We got to go offensive lineman here now.
Yeah,
I would say
we have to. Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
If there's someone available, this is looking ugly.
Ugh.
We got your boy. We know what he can do.
Yeah.
I don't like him though at this pick. I said we got to go, but these names here, I don't like it going there. I might go with Ricky here, receiver out of Florida.
Okay,
you like Leggett, huh? You like Leggett?
I did like. I think that was the one I picked. But I mean, he what is he ranked? 45th right now. Yeah, I mean,
I'm taking it.
We could go Ricky. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We got to find a center and we got to find an O-line. We have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look tackles here, see if it's still available. Oh my God, this is gonna be ugly. Man. I think putting so much value on positional needs and stuff's gonna swaying this draft a little more than it might go in reality here.
Yeah.
Let's just pull it again, right? We're gonna go here again.
There it is. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. We definitely need. It's definitely a need.
Okay, well, Dan Moore and Broderick Jones are gonna be very happy about this draft because they're gonna keep their jobs.
Yeah.
For another little bit here.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
I like Michael Hall. I
Yeah.
don't know if you have
I think
interest in
he was
that.
on our list. I think he was on our list.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that might be the move here. I'm gonna go Michael Hall.
Okay. Yeah, I think he was on our list for sure. Good. That's a good pick, I think. A good pickup.
We do not. He was one of my flyers late. I put him on there. He's a pick guy, Matt
Yeah.
Gonzalez. I think we got to go with him here with
I
what
think
we got, what
we
we
definitely
need.
need a tackle for sure. Yeah, I think
So I'm gonna
definitely
go
would be a good
Gonzalez.
need. Yeah.
Uh-huh. One last pick. Any positions you're looking at that we may need?
Maybe another, if anything's available, tight end, secondary, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Kalen King.
Penn State.
Yep. Josh Newton. There's your boy Johnny Dixon.
Johnny Dixon, he's there.
But I mean, Kalen King, another
Yeah,
cornerback
might
at
be.
Penn State. Of course, I'm always willing to go Jordan Travis also here.
Yeah, we
But
can explore that too. Yeah, we can explore it for sure.
let's decide here: Kalen King or Jordan Travis. I think I'm gonna go King. I don't know what you.
Okay, yeah,
If
let's
you're
go King. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
okay.
King.
We do have one more pick after this. I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if Dixon was available now, because then we could have got him there. Nah, it looks like he's gone. So
Yeah, it looks like he's gone. Yeah.
okay. What are you thinking then here?
You want to go another wide receiver?
Yeah, I was thinking that name popped there. Yeah, let's go with
Yeah.
Robinson.
Okay.
Okay, I controlled most of that one. We'll do one more. Unless you get the control here. You get final say.
All right.
We'll switch up these like modifiers too. After we see the grade here.
I think we did good though.
I mean, with what we had to do what we did. You know,
Yeah.
and it's gonna give us.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna give us a grade, I would assume. Yeah, they're saying Quinyon Mitchell may have been a better pick. That's the receiver, but again, I mean, they got an A plus, A minus, then it started to fall apart a little there in the middle. But they do like the two local picks we got. With Gonzalez and Kalen King.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, we got an A overall, top 25 of all Steeler drafts that people have done.
Mike Tomlin, you need two guys in the room with you.
We
got
looking
at them right here. Give us a call. We'll come in there and help you. You know, we may have slacked there in the middle, but we made up for it at the end. So come on.
There were two needs. We got two needs out of those picks.
Yeah. Yeah. Give us a call.
Let's go with one more. Let's do one more of these before we sign off on the mock drafts.
Let's do it.
How do you want me to? Let's go. Let's move this. No. I like it. I like doing the public.
Yeah.
Public's probably got more clue there. I'm gonna move this one down though. I'm gonna move this one down a little bit. I'm gonna keep a little less randomness, a little less.
Okay, sounds good.
This 7-round draft. Let's put it on fast so we can have a little bit of thought. But you're getting final say on a lot of this time. I'm gonna be a little more quiet.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see what we got. I think we gotta go defensive tackle. I think
you want one of these guys, okay?
Let's go JC Latham. Is that tackle? Let's go JC Latham. I think he was
okay.
Let's do that.
You got final say.
He's gonna go. We need a good tackle. I think we need a good offensive tackle. Yeah, let's do it.
Every one of these, Johnny Noon's been available for them there at that pick.
Yeah.
I don't know how it will be in real life. Okay.
Who was that? Was that TJ Tampa? Was that who that was?
TJ Tampa's on here, yeah.
I think he was available. I say we go with a corner.
Alrighty.
Definitely in need of a center if available.
The way it's been going, we probably get him in the next round, I think, or the next pick, not
Yeah.
the next round. But I think our boy will be there again.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go back up. Let's see what the wide receivers were.
We got Jermaine Burton.
Out of Alabama.
Yeah.
Let's. I think. Or who was that?
Okay.
Washington. Jalen. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go out
McNeil.
of Jermaine Burton.
Okay. Let's see if I'm right about the center.
Yeah. See if our guy's there.
He's been there every time before this.
Yeah.
He's gone, but we got a couple. We can go with Hunter out of Penn State at center.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Or Tanner Bortolini out of Wisconsin.
What are you thinking? You can get one. What are you thinking?
I'll go Hunter. I know where's that.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
We got TJ Tampa earlier.
I think we should go Tyke Smith, safety.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should take a safety there.
2 more picks. Travis
is available. He's available.
You going for it?
Yeah, let's do it. Might as well. He's available. Let's pick it up. Shocked to see that he's there. I mean, I think it'd be a good pickup because the one quarterback we have is only there for, I think he only signed 1 year, and then we don't know what to deal with Russell or
Fields is gonna be.
Fields is gonna be. Yeah. Let's see. Last pick. Maybe we go. Let's go back up to that guard. Take another lineman. Who's that?
Javion Coleman.
Let's take another. Let's take another lineman.
Let's see how it looks. Let's see what they grade us out at here.
All right. I'm telling you, Mike Tomlin, if you're watching, if we get another A, give us a call. We'll be right there in that room. We know we're smart guys. We graduated. We know what to do. We know
we got degrees. We got degrees.
We got degrees. That's right.
All right. A minus, A, B minus, B minus, B plus, B minus. What do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be an A.
A minus.
Oh, that's our highest so far. Oh, you got to give us a call. Give us a call.
Oh,
we're in there. Fire. We are in there. Oh, my goodness.
All
right. We know what's going on. We know what the Steelers need. We're in there.
No, I forgot to mention I got the Mel Kiper look going
for the draft. For the draft, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Mel Kiper got nothing on us. Look at that. Look at those two guys. Look at those two studs right there. Oh, my goodness.
So, any final thoughts on the draft before we move on to some NBA talk? You got anything you want to say? Because our last shot before Thursday.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, the people in the room, they watch this. They see how we went about it.
I'll send an email.
They learn something. Yeah, you send them an email. Let them know because I think we did a good job. I really did. I enjoyed it. That was fun doing that. But those guys, they get paid the big bucks, so they know what they're doing. So hopefully they make the right picks that we need and go after what we need. And if whatever's available, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how exciting this draft's going to be. Maybe it'll be close to what we got. We picked a couple guys. We picked that one center a good bit. Maybe he's coming to Pittsburgh. As many times we picked him. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think there's holes to fill, but there's they're definitive holes to fill. So you know what you need here. Get them. Yeah. Get the guys you need and make it all work. There's enough different spots that someone's got to be available at 20 that they can grab that
Yeah.
they like. That's my
Yeah.
hope, my plan there. But let's wrap up this podcast with some NBA talk. NBA playoffs start tonight or today as we speak. The first game's on the Cavs and the Magic. But here are the Eastern Conference matches ups. We got Boston and Miami in the 1-8, Milwaukee and Indiana in the 3-6. 4-5 is Cleveland against Orlando. And then you have the Knicks and the 76ers, the 2-7 matchup. What just thinking Eastern Conference now, which series are you looking most forward to here?
I think the one I'm looking forward to the most is the Knicks and the 76ers. The Knicks have been a team that really over the years haven't been the team that they used to be back in the day, and they've now gotten back to being that elite type of team. And them sitting at a number 2 seed, I think that it's going to be interesting to see how they handle the 76ers with Joel Embiid. I know that, the 76ers had to win a play-in just to get there, and they beat Miami, which Miami ended up beating. It was Chicago to get that A seed. But I think that there may be a little fits with Embiid, but I'm looking forward to this New York Knicks team to see how far they can go.
Yeah, I think that's the series that I'm liking the most here. I think 76ers just have that experience that maybe the Knicks haven't had lately. The Knicks have had a great regular season, and I think there's a lot of similarities between them and Oklahoma City, where you're not sure if you're ready to pick them. But I mean, they've been awesome in the regular season. I think of these matchups, Miami has shown they had some playoff success before, so maybe they can scare Boston a little bit here, which would be really interesting because Boston's pretty much just gone through the regular season like it's nothing. They're I think their point differential per game is higher. It's like 5th highest of all time or something like that. Wow. They've had an amazing regular season too. I think the Knicks 76er series is going to be interesting. Cleveland and Magic series, it should be fun. Milwaukee, there's a little bit of injury concern there with the Indiana, but I still think that the Milwaukee will be able to hold on there. But yeah, that New York 76er series is going to be the one that I think I'm going to look to the most.
Yeah, and I think the Bucks, out of these 4 games right here, I think the Bucks have the best chance of being upset, only because they started the season very well with a different coach, and then they fired that coach. They brought in Coach Rivers. I can't think of his first name at the moment,
Rivers.
but Doc Rivers. Yeah, they brought him in, and they haven't really been the Bucks that we've seen the second half of the season with him in as a coach. Again, not saying he's the issue, but the Bucks really have had some issues over the second half of the season. So they could be upset, but I kind of see them at least winning a series in these playoffs.
Yeah, let's move on to the West. We got Oklahoma City and New Orleans Pelicans, the 1-8 matchup. 3-6, we got Minnesota and Phoenix. 4-5, Clippers, Mavericks, and then 2-7, Nuggets, Lakers. I think the Western Conference matchups are a lot more interesting, at least in this first round.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of intriguing matchups here. If any of the other teams made it in this 1-8 matchup, it wasn't the Pelicans. I may have thought about picking someone over the Thunder there, but it ends up being the Pelicans. So I think the Thunders take the Thunder take care of that series there. I really like Phoenix against Minnesota. I know Minnesota's been playing great, but Phoenix, they got the big 3 that you want in playoffs. So that's the series I'm looking forward to the most. How about you? What are you looking for here?
Yeah, I think the Timberwolves and Suns going to probably be the most watched one. You gotta. I'm in agreement with you. If the Pelicans hadn't won to get into the play-in, I think whoever would have gotten there as an A seed, I think they could have upset the Oklahoma City Thunder. But I think you got to take the Thunder there. The Clippers and Mavericks is going to be a fun one, just like that Orlando and Cavalier one. You got Luka and Kyrie versus Kawhi and Paul George. So that's going to be a real fun playoff round matchup there. And then you got the defending champs going up against the old man LeBron and the Lakers.
Yep.
Last year, the Lakers got swept by the Nuggets in the Western Conference. I think that the Lakers could win some games. I would really like to see them go on and win and not get upset again, but that's my hope. But I think that it's just that's gonna be a really tough matchup for the Lakers.
I haven't been full. What's Anthony Davis' status coming into here? Do you know offhand?
He's gonna be playing. Yeah, he'll be there. Okay. He's ready. He's actually had a very decent season. Since last season, I think he's played. I think they said he's played almost 100 games straight. Almost. Nice. He's only had maybe a few little injuries here or there, but he's been there pretty much as a good key component for the team. And even when LeBron was resting a little bit, they still were able to find ways to win. And some of the sportscasters think that nobody really wants to face the Lakers in the playoffs this season. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, yeah, you have one of the greatest players, one of the top three greatest players. No one's going to put him outside the top three. Most people will have him 1 or 2 at this point. Does he have one more miracle run in him? He's an old man. Yeah. It's tough to see. In this matchup, Denver Nuggets, I don't think they're scared of anyone. So whoever had that moment, I think that they're ready to go. They won the title last year. They could go on a little set of wins here. You'll see my pick in a second of who I got winning the title here. I do like this Clippers Maverick series a lot. I think whoever wins that's probably going to be the favorite against the Thunder in the next round.
Yeah, I do too.
Surprising when you got a 1-5 matchup or 1-4 matchup there. Anything else before we move on to our brackets here? Do you have anything you want to talk about before?
No, I just think that this is going to be interesting NBA playoffs. I'm excited to see how this is going to go this playoff season for the NBA.
All right, it's time for some more prognostication. I'll go first with mine here. Here we go here. I'm gonna remove my. I don't think you can hear me. Never mind. That was a bad choice. Anyway, here we go. Here's the brackets here. Let me try to make this a little bigger. There we go. Okay, yeah. So it's a little easier to see like that. I got the Thunder, Mavs, Suns, Nuggets, pretty much chalk. You get the Clippers getting upset as the 4 seed, but the 4 or 5 matchups, that's pretty much even there. On the other side, I went full chalk again. Boston, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Knicks. But these next rounds, I got some upsets in there. I got Denver over never mind. I had Phoenix winning that series. I lied. Phoenix over Minnesota is an upset. Yeah. So I do have Phoenix over that. But then I got the Nuggets winning that. Nuggets, Dallas in the Western Conference Finals. Boston and Milwaukee in my Final Four there. That's my Final Four. How about we go to you real quick just to get to Final Four talk, and we'll move back to the rest of the bracket there. Here you go, Lee.
Yeah, I got the Thunder over the Pelicans. I got the Mavericks over the Clippers. I got the Suns over the Timberwolves, and I took the old man over the Nuggets.
Are we gonna drink?
I took it. I took the old man over the Nuggets on the Western and the Eastern. I got pretty much the same as you. Celtics over the Heat, Cavs over the Magic, Bucks over the Pacers, and the Knicks over the 76ers. For my Final Four.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, go ahead.
So then for the next round to get to my Final Four, I have the Mavs over the Thunder. I'm taking the old man again over the Suns. I think he's making his way back. And I got the Celtics and Bucks taking over their wins to get to the Final Four.
You got me all rattled. That's why I cut you off. I'm all shook by your picks there, but I was not ready for this at all. Let me go back to my screen real fast to finish it off because I think yours is the more exciting one. I took the Nuggets over the Mavs, but I think that's going to be a really interesting matchup. I think people forget, maybe they don't, maybe I'm just not following. Kyrie Irving in the playoffs for the Cavs when he was there with LeBron, he was amazing. He could pull off a run here, I think, and just show people what he's about still. I have the Celtics on the beating the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks are as good as they've been. And I think the Celtics have having a great year. They're such a balanced team. And then finally, in the finals, I got Denver winning again. I got repeat champions in the NBA playoffs this year. But who cares about what I got? Because you're about to explain why this is the truth. I'm not letting you get off by, people are talking. Tell me why you have this pick here. Give me your whole spiel.
In my final four, I have the Lakers over the Mavericks. I just think that it's not Luka's time yet. And I think that LeBron is trying to finish his last run here as much as he can do. And then I have the Celtics over the Bucks again. I don't think the Bucks. I think they're gonna get a couple playoff series wins, but I don't think that they're gonna make it to the championship. And then I think we're gonna have one of them rematches from back in the day, Lakers and Celtics in the finals. And I think the Lakers are gonna do it, and the Lakers are gonna win. And then you got LeBron not only winning the championship. He's then going to go on to Team USA in Paris for the Olympics and win gold for the United States. I'm putting you on it.
You're going to be talking like this. Come on.
I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be one of them crazy runs that we just don't ever see. And I think it's going to happen. You got this guy in year 21. I think he's just going to do it. I think he's going to do it this year. I think he's ready. And I think he's going to lead this team. He's going to win finals MVP and then Olympic gold later on in the summer.
If he pulls off the run you're talking about, it's one of the most historic runs we'll ever see. And I would then call him the greatest basketball player of all time. Yeah. If he goes out there and he's the key piece to this. It's not like Anthony Davis going 40 a night or something like that. If LeBron comes out here and goes on this run and beats these teams in this order that we're talking about here. Look at these teams in the order that you just have him winning these. You have him taking out the Nuggets, who
Mavericks.
The Nuggets that right now are pretty much like the Spurs of the last decade or last generation of teams. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Suns, they're big three. We got Booker, Durant, and Beal. They're just going to take them out easy. Then you have Luka and Kyrie Irving, the best scoring combo that's available in this whole playoff. And then you have the Boston Celtics, who have been the best team all year, who have historic. If the Lakers pull this off, LeBron is the best of all time. I can't argue with you. I just have to sit here. I'll bow to you. I'll explain that you're the best prognosticator around.
I will say this. I have them going 7 games in each series. I don't think it's going to be sweeps, and I don't think
7 games in each series.
7 games in each series, yeah.
There's going to be you got the last dance for MJ. They're just going to have they're going to call this the last run, and it's going to be the most historic documentary of all time.
Yeah. Just get ready for it. It's going to happen. Get ready.
And then this offseason they're going to grab Bronny James in the draft, the 30th overall pick, and they're going to get. What are we talking about? Maybe I'm wrong.
We're having some fun here. That's all it is. We're having some fun here.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man. But just to put it on the board one more time, you have the Lakers taking it all. I got the Nuggets taking it all. So we'll have an answer on who was more correct.
Yeah.
In a week and a half. You can talk about it by the end of the 2 podcasts from now. By the end of the month, maybe by the end of. We'll see, man.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
There it is. That's gonna be the last picture that anyone sees as we sign off on the podcast. This man has a degree. He got his cap on. He's got his gown on. He's a legendary figure in the sports world, and he's got the Lakers winning it all.
Lakers winning it all. I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
All righty. I'll see you, Lee.
I'll see you. Have a good one.